Hello and welcome to your daily summary of the U.S. stock market for August 21st, 2025. In today's update, we'll walk you through the latest movements in key indices, highlight standout stocks, review earnings reports, and explore the economic trends shaping global financial markets. Market overview. The Dow Jones moved slightly higher in a narrow range, while the S&P 500 and Nasdaq both ended slightly lower. Investors are largely holding back ahead of a major speech by Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell at the Jackson Hole Symposium. Market sentiment remains quiet and cautious, with minimal movement across most sectors. Featured stocks of the day: TJX companies. TJX delivered a strong Q2, beating expectations with earnings per share at 1.10. Same-store sales rose 4%, and full-year guidance was raised. TJX became the top performer in the S&P 500 today. Palantir and Nvidia. Palantir rebounded about 1.3% after falling more than 17% last week. However, concerns remain about its high valuation, with short seller Andrew Left warning the stock could fall another two-thirds. Nvidia recovered slightly, but continues to face selling pressure in tech. Nordson and Cody. Nordson surged over 6% after raising its full-year profit forecast. Cody plunged more than 20% after reporting weaker-than-expected earnings. Renewable energy stocks: First Solar, Sunrun, and SolarEdge fell 1 to 3% after the U.S. president posted that no new wind or solar projects will be approved going forward, casting a shadow over clean energy stocks. Fourth, economic and policy factors. Investors are awaiting Jerome Powell's speech at Jackson Hole, which could shape the Fed's interest rate outlook. The latest Fed minutes reflected ongoing uncertainty around future rate moves. Citi analysts argue the current market pullback is part of a broader sector rotation into defensive stocks, like healthcare and insurance. They also project that the S&P 500 could reach 6,600 points by year-end if no major economic shocks emerge. 5. Global markets. Asian markets were mixed. Japan's Nikkei fell 0.6%, while South Korea, India, and Australia saw modest gains. The U.S. dollar strengthened, especially against the yen. Oil prices edged higher following a drop in U.S. crude stockpiles. Bitcoin and several cryptocurrencies are showing early signs of recovery. 6. Closing summary. In summary, markets remain on edge, awaiting direction from the Federal Reserve. TJX stood out with strong earnings, while Palantir and Nvidia are attempting to recover. Investors should pay close attention to Jerome Powell's upcoming remarks, which could set the tone for the next phase of market movement.